Oregon has a definitive advantage in the quarterback position so far. Dante Moore early on has looked like a top 3 to 5 candidate for the Heisman Trophy. Has looked like one of the best quarterbacks in potentially one of the best quarterbacks in next year's NFL draft. Has basically executed everything pretty flawlessly so far this year. The one pick is a situation where it's 2nd and 3. He tries to push the ball downfield into the wind. Probably shouldn't have tried to do that, but it's not that linebacker probably doesn't have a chance to get to that ball from Northwestern if they're not throwing into the wind. But I think the way Moore has been playing, really all season, but especially since opening things up in that Oklahoma State game, he is trusted like Bo Nix was, even more so than Dylan Gabriel by Will Stein, and you can see that with some of the stuff they ask him to do in this offense. He has a lot of checks at the line of scrimmage. He can get to some of these backside reads. It's something like Benson talked about, just being when you're out there, you have to always be aware, even if you're on the backside of a play, because Dante has an arm that can, that throw to Blake Benson on the sideline was pretty ridiculous on Saturday. Just the fact that it was going from the far hash all the way across the sideline, 30 yards downfield. Benson goes up and makes a great play, but it's pretty incredible ball placement by Dante Moore. Aller's been solid so far this year, throwing around 200 yards a game, 4 touchdowns and a pick for him on the year. But it's about a 56% completion percentage over the last 2 weeks. The yards per attempt is down around 6.5. Both of those numbers well below where you'd expect, and that's that was the game against FIU and a game against Villanova. These are not top tier pass defenses that Drew Aller is playing. Like you said, we saw last year in that Big Ten championship, some mistakes by him really be difference-making plays in that game. He threw a pick from Penn State was backed up on their own goal line. He throws a pick early in that game. Oregon to Dante Manning, who brings it back like to the 1 yard line. Oregon punched it in one play later to go up 28-10, and kind of really feel like they were pulling away in that game. And then late in it, he throws a deep ball down the sideline. Nico Reed makes a great play and picks it to seal that game, basically. But I think that can be an advantage that Oregon can or an area that Oregon can take advantage of, is what the better play that they have at quarterback. And if they can want to get Aller to, if a guy like Jerry Mixon can bait Aller into one of those throws over the middle that he can intercept, or if Dylan Thieneman can make a play downfield, or if you have a debut, Brandon Finney, whoever, if Aller can turn the ball over, I think that can be game changing for this team.
Yeah, I mean, and that obviously applies to Dante Moore too.